come to the club with a plan to spend X amount of money, and then 2, 3, maybe even 7 hours later, you found out you spent way more than you planned to spend? 95% of all men who enter dance establishments spend 2 to 3 times more than what they planned on spending, and get 35% less of the benefits that they planned on getting. Now, had they just followed a few simple steps, they could have spent 75% less and got 50% more. That's what I'm going to teach you here today. In the last lesson, we learned the value of $1, how to avoid body glitter, and the scent of desperation in absent fathers. Today, we're going to expand on that with dancer etiquette. At the end of the lesson, we'll be able to identify basic ways to mentally defeat dancers and go home with money in your pocket. We'll go over dancer mentality and using money effectively. Let's discuss how dancers think so that you can win the mental battle and come out on top every time. Dancer mentality is based on 2 concepts. They're there to take your money, and they don't love you. So 2 concepts you need to remember about dancer mentality. Taking your money. A dancer's main goal in life is to relieve you of your funds by any means necessary. They'll do whatever it takes. They use flattery. Who's awesome? You're awesome. You know why you're awesome? Because you're here spending money. Okay? That's what they want from you. So you are awesome, you're spending their money. They use nudity, not safe for work. They use gentle touching. They'll caress your hands. They'll rub your leg. They'll tell you you're awesome. They use lap dances. Now this is important to note in this picture, because you're in a club, it's dark, the lighting is not good, you've had a couple drinks, you think you're going to the backstage room with something awesome. Meanwhile, your friends notice you're back there with a donkey. You want to avoid that. They'll use drink buying, whether it be you buying drinks for yourself or you buying drinks for them. They'll still be spending your money in that establishment. They also use flirting. Look at this woman. She's not really interested in this man. But he believes she is. So what's he going to do? He's going to spend his money buying drinks, buying lap dances, tipping her for no reason, showing up late to work because of her. YOLO. YOLO. Next thing you want to know about dancer mentality is they don't love you. They do not love you. No matter what she says, remember following. It's their job to entertain you. That's what they're there for. They're there to ensure you're happy, opening your wallet, throwing your ones away. Or 5s or 10s or 20s or whatever you happen to have in your pocket. They get paid off your billability in your wallet. The dance club is not a place to go for honesty. Like we discussed in the previous slide. They are there to take your money. They'll say whatever they need to say. You'll not find a date at a dance club. It's not a place to go looking for a reputable woman. All conversations start nice, but at some point become, hey, you want to buy me a drink? I'm a little thirsty. Or we can talk more in private. These are clear signs that she doesn't love you. Talking more in private usually includes a $20 to $50 tab. Always remember, there is no sex in the champagne room. None whatsoever. No matter what she tells you, it's not happening. Now that we've gone over how dancers think, we can talk about how they enact some ways to use their mentality against them. One of those ways is going to be using money effectively. Do's and don'ts of using money. Do's. Tip the dancer that isn't being tipped. Alright? These dancers on stage, they're lonely. Their sole job is to dance, entertain, and get money. Nobody's giving them any money. They're probably lonely, depressed, probably got some low self-esteem. You throw $1 on that stage, you'll make her happy. She'll get excited. She'll do some things for you. that she probably normally wouldn't do just because you're the only one tipping. Show interest in their amazing, horrible life choices. What do I mean by this? Sergeant Chambers, what do you think is the #1 reason strippers strip? What would they say? What are they doing? What is their current
Paying for college.
Paying for college. Correct, sir. I've met dozens of strippers. I can tell you 2 things, 2 guaranteed things. 1, every single one of them is in college. 2, not one of them has a degree. Okay? These are facts. Show interest in the fact that they're in college and stripping to pay their way to a higher education. Even if it sounds completely ludicrous, just say that's good for you. Tip when you made eye contact with the dancer. Why would you want to tip when you made eye contact with the dancer? If you tip when you made eye contact with the dancer, y'all both established that you've seen each other, y'all both established that there's a service to be provided, y'all both established that you will pay for that provided service. Say you tip when the dancer isn't looking, the dancer does not know that you're the person that tipped, and they will continue on about their business because they still have the money and they didn't have to do anything extra for it. Make eye contact, pass the bill, get what you paid for it. Leave before the club closes. That is a very important thing. You don't want to be at the club 7, 8, 9 hours through the entire process of the dancing. At the end of the club, when they shut the lights on, you should already be gone. You don't want to be the last person there. Don't throw change. All right? This person right here threw 50 cents at a stripper, got kicked out. Almost made her cry. You don't have that kind of attitude, that mentality. They're people too. Treat them as such. Don't antagonize the dancers. Don't tell her she's ugly. Don't tell her that was a horrible tattoo decision she had. Don't tell her her outfit doesn't match. These are all things you shouldn't do. Don't lay bills flatly on the stage. If everybody has a dollar bill out, go ahead and take that out. You see it laid flatly on your table? If you're on a stripper stage, that flat bill does nothing, right? They can't see it, they can't notice it, they're too busy dancing with clothes. So what you want to do is take that bill, everybody, raise your hand, fold it, like so. Once you fold it, hold it up, let me see. Pretty good. Now place it down. Look at that. See how it stands up? It's more noticeable. They'll see it, they'll recognize there's a dollar waiting on them, they'll come to your location. Versus, if you had it flat, they're looking around, nobody's giving dollars. Always take your bills. Okay? Don't buy lap dances. Don't buy lap dances. All right? They'll talk you into it. They'll tell you it's a better show in the back. They'll tell you get more. The same show they're doing in the back room, they're doing in the front room for free. Don't waste your money. Don't tip when everybody else is tipping. Why wouldn't you want to tip when everybody else is tipping? If another person is tipping, that dancer is probably going above and beyond for that dollar, right? You can sit next to that person and get the same show for free. Why waste your money when the idiot next to you is? And that concludes our lesson today. We've identified basic ways to really defeat dancers and go home with money in our pocket. We went over dancer mentality, how they don't love you and they want to take your money. The using money effectively, do's and don'ts. Remember, there will come a time when you need to be entertained and you only have a small budget to work with. We waste the little money you have and receive little for it, or we use the appropriate techniques to get more bang for your buck. With the knowledge provided here today, you should be able to walk into any club worldwide and have a great time. Thank you for your time.
OSI alarm.
I know, right?
For your presentation.
No,
Oh, that's true. I had to make eye contact first.
dollars are y'all. Y'all could have kept them.
It's gonna be the dollar to make me 500 at the casino.
Can't wait to go before lunch. I think that's so nice.
You know what they were saying? What's the word? Thunderbird? What's the price? 30 twice. You drink it most? Here, good job, sir. The word is different.
Thank you.
You will have no problems. I didn't pick up any crazy distractors or anything. You were confident. Hey, folks need to learn from you, sir.
Hey, what can I say, man? When I got knowledge, I share it.
All right, who we got next down there? Sergeant C?
Sir.
A Coach brother.
Hey,
You hired it.
Lord, I left the cable down there. Or the adapter.